Welcome back everybody, and welcome back to a channel dedicated to the gentle life. I live on board with Levi and Diesel, my two dogs, and not forgetting of course my beautiful wife. Living on board as we have now for these past 10 years, we are so happy to welcome you all back and for you to see what we've been up to, making improvements inside the boat. Well, in recent weeks, it may not have escaped many people's attention that the channel is turning towards a lot of what is happening on the canals in terms of restoration projects and areas of the canals where there's been the occasional breach and the occasional upset. But here on the Lichfield Canal, there's nothing but success after success. And if you're watching the channel and you're eager to see more, stay tuned, because there's a video dropping in different forms, whether it be shorts or long videos on the channel each week. Well then, let's continue on from last week's video where we get to meet some lovely people here at Western Lock.
Are you coming in? Are you coming in here?
Yeah, I'm going to get some water, yeah. No rush.
All the time in the world.
There's real time and there's bloody boat.
It absolutely is. Hello, Will.
Hello.
That's our Levi.
Is it bath time for you shortly?
Absolutely. No, he's already had a bath.
Oh, it's another one. Another one.
Yeah, we've got one that's on board. He's 15 years old.
Oh, he definitely needs a bath.
And he's blind and he's deaf as well. So. Yeah, he's blind and deaf. Took his old boots though.
Yeah, oh, he's there. We used to have a Patterdale.
Did you?
Oh my gosh.
I've never been without one.
We're enjoying that. I've got the first time in 30 odd years.
No. Gotta have a dog.
I really couldn't imagine life without one.
If you remember the last time we were down there, this guy here, in this house, he helped us with the lock.
Nigel, they're newbies. Lou,
Oh right, okay.
she's Looney. Really, really nice. They're from Leeds, a really nice couple. They're trying to set the boat up there, but they can't get at the moment because the Macclesfield and the shut. Huddersfield Canal's shutting and all now.
Oh yeah, that's right, yeah. Yeah, nice.
Ever so nice. He's lovely and all. They've got a nice renting it out. They've been on the boat now. It's got some charter that is. They've to do quite a lot of work to it as well.
Right, this is Nige. I've been on board 10 years, and this is
Sarah, we've been about
Mark.
3 weeks.
Mark, 3
Sarah
weeks.
and Mark. 3 weeks. So what are your plans?
Continuous cruise.
Brilliant.
Get back up north, but we've got to do the Trent.
Right.
So every crossing over the Pennines is now closed.
Fantastic.
Well, these are Liverpool next week.
Yeah, that's
so
right, yeah.
We're going to do the
Yeah.
Trent, and we need to test it out first.
Brilliant. Well, you've got a fabulous looking boat. You're a really nice couple. You've got the right attitude, friendly, approachable. Fantastic.
Brilliant.
Okay.
We'll fit in well.
So we're going down to Sierra Wash, where it's also having problems. Emptying pans, vandalism to the locks, and I think there's a lock that's collapsed up there. But we're going up there for boat blacking, which means we're only going to the entrance of the Sierra
Where's
Wash
that to
Canal.
again, sorry?
The Sierra Wash
yeah,
Canal,
yeah,
which
yeah.
is just off the Trent, which
Yeah.
is just down that way. So we're heading there now, and jobs are good. Give us a like. Give us a like on YouTube. My channel's Narrowboat Nige.
No, will do.
All right, watch out
you,
for
mate.
me.
See you later.
All right, you take care.
Bye.
So, Western Lock number 4, Trenton Mersey. Just been talking to Sara and Mark over there. Got a big journey ahead of them. Newbies that only been on board for 3 weeks. Imagine that. Yeah, and they've got the right attitude. Fantastic. Boaters in the making. I love it. So, a little bit of trivia for you. What do I and Lock number 4 Western-on-Trent share in common? Well, it's simple. The weight of the lock gates, 1047 kgs. I lived at 10 Lakeside Avenue for how many years? I can't remember, a lot of years. And before that, the family home was number 47, Birchover Road, Bilborough. Just there. So 1047. Brand new lock gates down here at Weston-on-Trent. Nice. Look at this bad boy, look at these gates, brand new gates, look at them. Woohoo! Look at those. Wow, amazing. Look at that for a sill wall. Staggering, man. You know, widescreen. Wow, madness. Wow. I'm going to try and get through one gate, just the side gate, just open up one gate, just pulse it forward a little bit, pulse the boat forward a little bit so it doesn't go over that way, it stays this side. I've got a bow thruster but I never use it. You can ask me why in the comments. I think it's absolutely brilliant, trying to use as little technology as possible. I think the gate's coming open on its own inertia anyway. That's a shame. But at least they didn't have to open both gates, and the bywash that's coming out there over on the left should push me over significantly that I can get in to pick the skipper up. It's okay, Trish, I'll give you some assistance. Yeah, okay. And with assistance completed, lock gate shut, now it's time for this. This is Diesel, he's blind and deaf, he's back to get a wash. And with over 500 litres on board, thanks to Western Lock and the water point, you can give Diesel a warm bath. I think Levi wants one as well, but he can't have another one, we're just giving him one on the other side of the lock.
We're going to get you a sponge and a towel.
I think our newfound friends were right. He really did need a bath. He is filthy. His water's brown coming off his back. As dry as it's been and the least muddy the towpaths are, but the dogs do like to roll around a little bit in the dust, and that's what they've picked up. But I think it's fun for both of us, and Diesel obviously loves it. He just loves being bathed.
Might as well use this navy blue one, Nige.
Sorry?
Might as well use that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to use. Lathering him up, now rinsing him off. You just know your dog, he's just absolutely loving every minute of this. Look at Levi, he's just not bothered, he's just rolling around again. What's the point? Getting his new Alberta balsam scent just around about everywhere, and that other scent, of course. Dogs are dogs, people are people.
It was smelling a bit and all. Hey.
Wait, babe. Stand over that way.
That's brilliant, Nige. Is that warm?
Yeah. Warm water, Diesel. Way!
Oh. Fit. You wouldn't be able to have done that if you didn't say that, would you? Keep him on the grass because it's mud. Eli, come away.
You got the towel, babe?
Yeah, keep him over here. Yep. I can watch it.
Mission accomplished.
So there's a famous shot in my title sequence of here when the sun set last year, and it just looks as amazing today as it did back then. Nice. We're just staying out here. We're going to get a couple of sausage rolls, a drink, and then we're going to make our way down to the Arrow Wash. So relaxing, it's just so relaxing. And as we make our way now into Shardlow, it can't be understated enough what an important part this place made during the distribution of goods. Perhaps the oldest inland port in the country, next to Burton-on-Trent, of course. We were speaking to a couple recently from Austria that were taking the boat out for 2 weeks on the cut, and their hope was, as they come back up to the Trent and Mersey, having done the Leicester Ring, that they get here. I remember the lady in particular, a school teacher, very well educated. She was really looking forward to visiting this place, and I can see why. You can just take a step back in time and appreciate what we've really got here in our country. As I've just said, it can't be understated enough the importance of places like this. Not as they stand now as public houses, but what they represented back then in terms of trade, commerce, and community. Look at the legs draped over the dog. Yeah. And as we leave Shardlow, we venture on. Next stop, Arrow Wash Canal. Not to be held up for, well, plagiarism, but bridge number 1. The last bridge on the Trent and Mersey, or the first, because it's number 1. Derwent Lock number 1. Here we are at the start or end of the Trent and Mersey Canal with its landmark horse chestnut tree. Absolutely beautiful. And while certain points of the canals are kept neat and tidy, point in fact this lock, this is what you can expect along the cut all the way up to Preston Lock. The towpaths in general should be kept to the same standard. The cost saving would be incredible. And there it is again, look, to the left, the horse chestnut tree. I absolutely love that tree. And on a day like this, doesn't it look spectacular? And the Derwent Lock down here. This will be the last lock that we handle ourselves. The next lock will be Sawley Lock, omitted because we've had it in the videos previously. But the lock keepers are down there, we are reliably informed, and then it's on down to the Arrow Wash, which we're really looking forward to getting down to. Trent Lock number 60. 2025 then, shaping up to be perhaps one of the greatest summers in recent years. And not to get too political, with the world in turmoil the way it is right now, we really should be enjoying what we've got, where we've got it, as often as possible. For improved, and I keep saying it, mental and physical health, we need these natural escapes. This corridor provides so much of it. Where else would I rather be? I can't think. This has become so valuable to me. It's just amazing. It's just, I can't emphasize enough. I have no words right now. This is absolutely what we live for. This is what we look forward to, living on the canals. There's no denying it. It's incredible.
So we're on the Trent now, coming up to the M1 motorway. Fantastic, I can really open her up. I haven't got the shallowness of the Trent and Mersey Canal underneath me now. She really wants to go. What we're doing, about 25 miles an hour. Something like that.
No, we're not.
We are now.
About 15, I reckon, at the most. Current's taking us anyway.
Creating some ripples.
Wow.
Well, it's something that you should be doing on the canals themselves, be a little bit more respectful, but it's nice to get it onto the river and just let your ear down a little bit. That's subjective. But here we are at the Erewash mouth, at the start of the Erewash Canal down here at Trent North. Coming in nice and slowly. That's it for the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. A little bit more interesting for the next one as we go up the Erewash Canal into Mills's Dockyard for boat blacking and general maintenance. And I hope that you all come along for that one. Get the numbers back up, get the view count. I need the comments, I need the likes, I need the shares. And don't forget to hit the bell for notifications. Erewash Canal. I have been looking forward to this for I can't tell you how long. And further to that, with all the woes and issues that have been going off up here, I'm not going to say I don't care, but I think some people might be exaggerating a little bit. Some channels are definitely exaggerating.
I'm home.
But with that being said, here we are. Get stabled up for the lock and we'll take you through it in the next video. If you like what I'm doing here, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you did this with your favourite narrowboating channel, if you did this with your favourite YouTube channel, I'm sure that they would appreciate it just as much as I do. Please consider subscribing to the channel. It's absolutely free to do so. And also like, share and hit the bell for notification of future videos as they arrive on the channel. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you all again in my next video. Take care.